from that concert on November 14th that might be different from things you've done in the past?
Well, I mean, you can expect something you've never seen because myself and Ye, included, we both try to push the boundaries of what can be done. Mm-hmm. When we look at music, we look at hip-hop concerts, we're competing with Bono, with Coldplay, we're competing with history, we're competing with Michael Jackson. We're not just trying to have a good show for a hip-hop artist. I think that's limiting. We're musicians like everyone else. Mm-hmm. So we're always pushing those boundaries.
Right. Well, you can expect those concerts to sell out real quick because I know how fast you sold out on Madison Square Garden. And Beyonce just sold out, 4 shows in New York in 22 seconds?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. So what have you learned from Beyonce and her performances or her approach to marketing, and what has she learned from you? How does it work hand in hand?
Well, you have to ask her what she learned from me, but what I've learned from her is the same thing I learned from Mike. And I know it's blasphemy to compare the two, because Mike was such an innovator, right. But I think she's like the second coming. The hard work and the dedication that she puts into her shows, I don't know, it just makes you want to work harder at your craft. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Like she's like a machine.
Mm. Yeah. If you're just checking it, we're on the line with Jay-Z. Jay, hold on for a second. Live is going to be a movie. Once again, big shout out to Mike Gardner. Headline. It's going to be crazy. Jay, I want you to tell everybody how many bottles that you're going to buy on Sunday at Live. Hold it there for that.
99 Jam.
Lorenzo, Ice-T Thomas, right here on 99 Jam, South Florida's only station for hip-hop and R&B. Drive the 5 Friday edition. Griots on the other side of glass. And, of course, we got Hove on the line right now. He is going to be in town on Sunday partying. We want to clear that up, right? You're partying on Sunday night.
Yeah, I'm just coming to hang out. I don't want people to, I've started getting rumors that it's some kind of concert or show happening. It's not a show. I don't want to disappoint anybody. I just want to come. I want everybody to be in the festive mood.
But let me ask you this, Jay. If I had the mic, I'm hyping up the crowd, and we throw on one of your joints, you can't touch it, right?
No, that's different. That's different. That's I just don't want people coming expecting the concert. I want you to just come expecting a good time. Right. Anything can happen in the party atmosphere. Okay. You get enough drinks and everything.
All right, so what is your drink of choice? Because you squashed Cristal when you came out with the Ace of Spades.
It's going to be, I'm trying to break the Live record for Ace of Spades. I don't know what the record is, but I'm definitely going for it.
You're kidding me. You trying to break a record at Live?
Yeah, I'm going to break the record for bottles popped in one night. I don't know what the record is, but I'm assuming since it's Miami, it's got to be somewhere close to 75 bottles or something. I'm going that way.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You're going to make me come out there on Sunday night, Jay.
I'm going to be passing them out, too. So, people, just come on and have a good time. I think, a lot of, I'm not going to say the whole night is on me, but it's I can't drink 75 bottles myself.
Right. Now, Ye will be with you as well?
I think Ye's going to, and he's crazy because he's trying to get out of it just to party with you guys, but he has a European festival. Where's he Saturday? He's somewhere. He's on his way to a festival somewhere. Okay. He's trying to get out of it, but I'm like, man, you better go do your show.
Right. All right, but we'll be looking for you on Sunday. Hey, Jay, thank you so much for the time, for calling, and I know it's all about the album.
And thanks to, you guys' support as well. Miami, you guys as well. We really appreciate it because it didn't have to come. It didn't have to turn out like this. We was kind of taking a chance. We did something that we believed in,
And we're talking about the music, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the album and how we released it, and how it came out with, an untraditional single with no hook, with no video, and everybody responded to it. So I really appreciate everybody's support. It feels good to know that, when you believe in something that, people ride with you.
Right. I'm going to let you go, but there's this one thing when I heard it, and this might be too deep for the listening audience, you know what I mean? But when you got the oldest joint, the sample, right? There's really no beat to that song. You know what I mean? It's just the sample, and it's like you keep waiting for maybe like the top billing beat to come in, right? And it never comes. But the testament to you and Ye on that song is that we're partying to your cadence. You know what I mean? The way you're flowing on that joint. I said it might be a little deep for everybody, but intricately, that's what we're partying to your vocals. and your vocals is like instrumentation added to the Otis sample. You know what I mean? And so,
yeah.
I mean, that's accolades to you and Ye to be able to say, you know what? Nah, we don't need, in the studio, like, nah, we don't need no beat.
Yeah. Just the feel. We'll feel it in. Because, you know, as, you know, a musician, you are an instrument. You have to find your way, you know, next to the snare, next to the bass, you know. You know, so thanks again.
My pleasure. Jay-Z on the line with yours truly, Lorenzo Ice-T Thomas. And I was getting tired of hearing that 808. I mean, you know, it was driving me crazy every time I heard it. So thank you for the music. Watch Throne. Go online to get it or get the hard copy today. We're going to break it down like this. We're going to get 3 copies. 1 for the crib, 1 for the whip, and 1 for the plastic.
Because it's a classic.
Jay-Z, thanks so much for the call, baby.
My man.
And I'll see you Sunday night.
All right, bro.
Peace.